scope of this video is to provide a brief introduction of the CityPulse Dashboard. But first, let's see what does CityPulse mean. CityPulse is a project which has a scope to develop, build and test a distributed framework for the semantic discovery and processing of large-scale real-time IoT and relevant social data streams. Everything is done to facilitate knowledge extraction in smart cities environments. In this slide, we have the CityPulse framework architecture. The framework has various components to handle the city data streams, to process the streams of observations, and to generate recommendations to the users. On top of the architecture, we have the CityPulse Dashboard. The application can be used to visualize the dynamic data from the smart cities. Based on this dashboard, the user has the possibility to visualize a holistic and summarized view of data across multiple contexts, or to visualize a detailed view of the data of interest. It can also be used to investigate the past city events or incidents, for example, by visually observing the correlations between various streams from a historic perspective. Okay, let's go on and see a small demo of the CityPulse dashboard. If you want to use the application, you can go and access this URL. Okay, the dashboard has 3 sections, and as you can see, in the middle of the section we have a map, and the user, if he wants to investigate what is going on in a certain area of the city, he has to zoom in and out and simply position and select the area which he wants to make the investigation. Here we have the city of Aarhus, and I have already selected an area from the city. By pressing the button Get Available Data Sources, you will find out that in this area of the web page are displayed several data sources type. And in our case, we can see that in the selected area we have some road traffic sensors, and also we have some road parking sensors. Let's have a look and see how the traffic is right now in this area. If you select the every speed and then you choose a color, you will see that on the map some circles are going to appear. Each circle represents a sensor, a traffic sensor, which is able to measure the average speed in that particular segment of road. As you can see, some of them are bigger and some other circles are smaller. This means that in this area where the circle is bigger, the average speed is higher, and on the other hand, when we have a small circle, we have a sensor which is measuring a low traffic or a low average speed. Okay, let's have a look also how many vehicles are available in the parking places in this area. And I will select the vehicle count from the road parking sensor, and I will choose a color for it. Okay, and I can conclude that in this area we have various parking sensors which provides information about how many cars are, what is the parking occupancy for each and every parking garage. If I press and select one parking garage, some detailed information pops up, and as you can see, we have in this case a road parking sensor. It provides the vehicle count, more precisely how many cars are available in that parking garage, how many cars are parked in that parking garage. This sensor has an unique identifier represented by this value, and this value is used within the CityPulse framework. Okay, the sensor has some GPS coordinates, and also we have the latest value which have been reported by the sensor. In this case, in this parking garage, there are 70 cars parked right now. Okay, let's select also road traffic sensor. As you can see, in this case, this sensor is measuring the average speed. It has a different unique identifier in the CityPulse framework. The sensor has some GPS coordinates, and the average speed reported by the sensor last time was 40 kilometers per hour. As you can see in this area, we have some charts, and we have the possibility to visualize the historic data. And if I press Show on Chart A button, you will see that the historic data from this sensor is displayed on this chart, and the domain expert will have the possibility to visualize how the average speed have evolved in this particular area. Let's select also, let's display also some historic data for a parking garage. I will select this parking garage, and I will press the button Show on Chart B. And as you may expect, here we have the application has displayed how the parking occupancy have been in the last period of time for this parking garage.